Chardonnay is a French green grape used in the production of white wine. It is believed that the grape originated in the Burgundy wine region of eastern France, but today it's grown around the world, and it is the most popular and most planted grape of white wine. To describe Chardonnay's taste and smell is very tricky. This is because many different winemaking techniques are used in its production, causing big and notable differences between varietals. Generally speaking, we can say that Chardonnay is a dry wine that delivers a delicate taste of fruits, and it's the perfect companion to any light food such as raw or lightly cooked shellfish, steamed or grilled fish, chicken, vegetables, or light pasta. Conversely, Chardonnay should never be paired with smoked fish or meats, Chinese or Mexican food, any dish with rich tomato sauces, or seared salmon and tuna. The wine I picked for today's episode is the 2017 Chardonnay from McIntyre Vineyards in Santa Lucia Highlands, California. The winemakers describe it as a wine that speaks to both sides of the brain, cerebral yet artistic. Kind of like my guest for this episode, the lovely Andi Kilgore. Andi is a country singer-songwriter from Virginia who captivates audiences with her lovely voice. I'm Tammy Tam Tam, and you are watching another episode of Glass of Wine. I would like to thank you so much for being one of my guests on my show Glass of Wine. And it's such an honor to meet you, and I love your smile. It's just infectious. So my guest today is Andi Kilgore, Andi with an I.
Andi with an I, yes.
Exact. And I actually picked out this wine just for you. It's called McIntyre Chardonnay. And it kind of reminded me of like Reba McIntyre.
Sure.
And you know, she started singing on high school band and like at rodeos.
Yep.
She sang the national anthem in Oklahoma, and I hear you're going to be singing the national anthem.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit, how did that come about?
Sure. So there's a local contest here in Reno called the Reno Rodeo Idol.
Okay.
And what you do is basically, vie for a spot of you singing the national anthem. So I submitted a video and I got some votes.
Wow.
Made it through to the next round and then sang the anthem live.
Wow.
And
Which is one of the hardest songs ever in the
Man,
world.
is
I
it.
admire you for doing that. I do.
you.
And I think you'll appreciate this wine.
Yep.
So I'd like to give you a pour if you'd like, and tell me
Absolutely.
what you think.
Thank you.
Let me know what you think. And cheers again. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really excited that you're here because I think we have a lot in common. You're my first female singer-songwriter that I was able to interview, and I'm really excited to hear your story or your journey. And please tell me a little bit about how this all evolved, you being a singer-songwriter today.
Sure, yeah. So I started out singing when I was just really little.
Okay.
Actually sang the national anthem as my first live performance song when I was about 4 going on 5.
Wow, started early.
Started early, and then right around the age of 15 I picked up the guitar and started seriously writing songs.
Mm-hmm.
Before that it was kind of like poetry, and I hadn't really translated that into songwriting yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's right around the time when you start really experiencing heartbreak, and
Mm-hmm.
I needed some way to have an outlet for that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I call it therapy session.
yes, there you go. Wrote a lot of songs
Way
about
cheaper.
some guys who broke my heart, and maybe I broke a few hearts too.
Yeah.
So that's when I started really writing. So
Nice.
So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I haven't given that up, and I really enjoy just connecting with an audience and sharing a message that someone they might be going through that too, and
Right.
you might
That they
really
connect with you. Yes.
pull the heartstrings.
It's funny sometimes when I was writing songs in the past, like I felt like I was writing my best stuff when I was depressed or sad,
It is.
and how something can evolve from that and
Yeah.
manifest from that. But and I just can't get over your hair, and
Thank
everyone,
you.
she does not bleach her hair. This is natural.
It
So
is. Don't hate me.
I bet women
please.
hate you, and I'm going to start talking like you because, like I said, you're so infectious.
It's gonna happen. It will happen. Hey, listen. It's
kind of fun, actually.
Start saying y'all a lot, and then just
and
drop
after
the
this,
G
I'll
off of
really
everything.
have it down after this wine, right?
That's when my Southern comes out. Like,
okay.
When I start having a couple glasses of wine, my Southern comes out, and then when I get mad, oh man, and then every now and then when you go back home, it starts really pulling out too.
Right. Now, this is interesting because you're from Virginia,
Yes.
like we talked about. What made you decide to move all the way here to Reno, Nevada?
So moving out to Reno was following love. I was following my heart, actually.
Aw,
yeah. So
nice.
I've got the love of my life lives out here in Reno, and I moved out here to be with him as well.
Oh, and didn't you write a song about it?
Yes, yeah. So it's actually called Hey Reno.
Oh, wow, that's very apropos.
Yes,
I like that already.
Yeah, it's a little song just kind of talking about the journey of me falling for a guy out here in Reno, and I nicknamed him that. So
nice.
The song could either be taken in different contexts, because I love Reno as well. So it's kind of the love story about Reno in general too.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend's actually from Australia, correct?
He is from Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, the land down under.
Nice. So both of you are far away, and you connected here in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
Would you like to share a little bit of the song that you wrote? I see
sure.
that you brought your guitar, and it's a beautiful
So
guitar. It matches the lamp. It's perfect.
I can play a little bit of that. Grab this.
Get this out of your way. There. We wouldn't want to spill that. That would be alcohol abuse.
It is alcohol abuse. Hey Reno, why did you have to go trying to steal this heart of mine? I kept it locked away in so many ways for such a long time. You wanted to see inside of me, and you every single shaking piece. Do your lips wanna kiss me? Do your hands, they miss me? Hey Reno. And do your eyes, they want me? Does your mind stay wondering? Hey Reno, I wish you didn't have to go.
Oh, that was lovely.
So there we go.
Thank you. I love the tone of your voice.
Thank you.
You have a very, very beautiful tone and
so
smooth
much.
and very nice. Cheers. I think we should cheer to that
Absolutely.
song. So let me ask you, what did you do before you moved to Reno, Nevada?
So, believe it or not, I was actually working for the Supreme Court in the state of Virginia, and
wow.
I was working on.
I would have never guessed.
I know. Don't let the Southern drawl fool you. I got a little bit up here, but
She's the full package.
I worked for the Supreme Court in Virginia. I worked for actually this man named Jack Kennedy, who was one of the Kennedys.
Wow, you mean the Kennedys?
The Kennedys.
Wow. Okay,
And-
that's impressive.
And I got involved in some kind of techie stuff. So I got involved in drone delivery, and we kind of took on this big task, this endeavor to do the first ever drone delivery in the United States. So
wow,
I
cool.
was the drone coordinator for that. I was called the UAS coordinator. So
wow.
I pulled in NASA and all these folks from across the state, and that's actually how my love and I actually crossed paths. We were both working on that same project together. And,
oh wow!
Yeah, and he was already out here in Reno doing all kinds of life-changing things, and I kind of joined up with him to do that as well.
What's the name of the company?
It's called Flirty.
Flirty. Oh, I like that.
Flirtey. Yes.
Flirty.
So, yes. So
Maybe
like when you beat your wings at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You could call your new CD the Flirty Drone.
Maybe Maybe have it delivered by Flirty.
Have it delivered by.
I could do that, yeah.
So on your new upcoming album, what style is it going to be again, and where can people find it when it does come out? And do you have a website and all that?
I do. So I have a website. It's andikilgore.com.
With an I.
With an I.
Like I love you.
And then Kilgore, Kilgore. It's not the old English spelling or the old Irish spelling. So Kilgore. Okay. But andikilgore.com, and I will also be on iTunes and Spotify.
Very nice.
And all the platforms.
Yes.
YouTube, all those fun things. I'll be out and about, but you can purchase it on iTunes for sure.
You know, it's so nice with the social media and the digital distribution today. It makes it easier for artists like you and me to be able to put our music out to the masses.
Technology is amazing.
And make some money off of it, you know, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
But it's definitely a lot of work.
Yes.
People don't realize what's all involved in putting a CD together.
Yeah, every single song lyric, every bit of the recording is all meticulously listened to multiple times, and I want it to have that right sound. So I've got kind of a country folk Americana mixture going on.
Very cool.
And very influenced by the roots. So I've got grassroots, of course. Right down the road is the birthplace of country music in Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee. It's very close to where I'm from, and
nice.
Bluegrass is a big thing there. So you'll hear a lot of kind of folk influence, a lot of twanginess going on.
I think
in there.
they'll like that here because there's a lot of cowboys here in Reno and area, Nevada.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
Definitely you came to a good place.
Good place.
Yes. I think it's a different world too for women in this business than men. Don't you concur?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. There's especially in the country scene, I think that men have a little bit easier time. You've got to kind of approach things in a different way when you're coming from it from a female perspective.
I do too. Yeah. And music, I think, saved me in the long run. Like when I was a little girl, I grew up as an only child, and I would put all my dolls around, and I would put on a little show, and you know, sing in front of them. So I kind of started early too, but I was kind of a late bloomer in life where I was able to make a living out of it. So it's again a process, and again we learn as we grow, or you know, as an artist.
Yeah. So what is your what's your biggest driving factor for music? I mean, we kind of touched on the fact of it's difficult to be a female in the music industry.
I think we actually have to work a little harder.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
What keeps you motivated?
That racial? Is that racial?
Is that a thing?
See how you men are? No.
But yeah, what keeps you motivated, and what's your kind of driving factor for as an artist?
You know, that's a very good question. I would have to say I have loved music since I was a little girl. If I came home crying from school, I would go in my room and turn on the radio, and maybe there's a song on there that maybe comforted me like a little blanket or something.
Sure, yeah.
And I've always admired people that can play instruments and sing, and like I said, we have a lot in common. We sang at an early age, but I guess too, it's nice to be creative. I'm a very creative person, and if I don't get to be creative, sometimes I tend to get a little depressed, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's
no outlet for it. So
it's like even whether I'm decorating my home or writing a song, you know? It's and I love being able to be at different places. Like, I'm not the kind of girl that can go into an office and work 9 to 5 behind a desk every day and to stay in one place. It's nice to venture out and meet all kinds of different people and artists along the way. You know, whether you're doing fairs or at a big event or whatever.
I've met all kinds of people that way. That's the most fun way to connect with people.
It really is. And I met some amazing, talented people, and I get to work with some amazing, talented people as well. It'd be fun to do something with you someday.
Yeah, we should collaborate. That'd be great.
TNA. No.
I like
Sorry,
it.
no pun intended.
Sorry.
Hey Reno, why did you have to go trying to steal?
I met this wonderful, amazing artist, the lovely Andi Kilgore, and I wish you all the best. And I just think you're a doll. And yes, now I start talking like you now.
You better. Just hang out with me more.
Okay. Okay.
Say light, night, right, sprite.
Night, light, right, sprite. I got it. I can do it.
Good. Good to go.
All right. Cheers, love bug.
Cheers.
And it was a pleasure.
You as
And I
well.
wish you all the best life has to offer, and you're very deserving. We're all deserving of great things, right? Cheers.
Cheers.